violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
I don't know
You
why they
violated
forgot
a
that.
school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Godmere.
Whoa! Welcome back to another video. We got a new camera angle. I moved it to the center. Let me know how y'all like that in the comment section. So far I'm liking it. I think it'll look better, excuse me, when I'm editing the video and putting the face cam on top of the actual footage or on top of the actual recording. But anyways, that's beside the point. Today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be jumping back into Trigger Happy Danganronpa. And if you guys watched the last video, you would have seen that stuff's starting to heat up. Stuff's starting to get spicy. I was just starting to finally trust Sayaka, and she was starting to become our boo thing, and she ended up getting offed. So she's no longer with us, and it's crazy. And we found out that we have to go through this whole trial process to try and figure out who killed Sayaka. And if everybody gets it right, then the person who killed Sayaka gets killed, essentially gets executed. If we don't get it right, the person who killed Sayaka gets to leave, but everybody else dies, which I thought was crazy. I didn't know that they were going to go that deep. Obviously, the game has like the dying element and stuff like that in there, but I didn't know that they were going to eliminate the entire rest of the class population if they didn't get it right. So we got a lot of stuff to try to figure out and to uncover and to unfold. I hope you guys will enjoy the video today. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support that you guys show the channel on a regular basis. If you are liking the videos, please make sure that you are continuing to attack and claw away at that like button. If you are new here, please smash that sub button. We are almost at 250. 250. We almost there, and I would love to get there within the next month. By the end of the month. So if you're new here and you're liking the content, please smash that sub button. And as always, if there's any content that you would like to see created here on the channel, drop that in the comment section. And without further ado, we're going to jump into the game. Oh my goodness, bro. What? The entire... Bro, it took me a moment to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way in through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then everything went black. Wow. I blame you, bro, because you ain't let me control you how I'm supposed to.
What?
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake finally. Are you okay? Now's no time to sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
it's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Bro, you forgot? Oh, he about to... Oh, my. He about to be going through it. Hey, are you okay? So, it wasn't a dream. What I saw... It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka's dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to go see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is If Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. Okay, new words. No! I have to see for myself.
Why?
Bro, you was the first one to
Why?
see it. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out of here? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging around at the gym at this time? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without
Correct.
reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not intervene. I can promise you that. I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold it. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with that stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person's gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. What? Why are you laughing? Cuz. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
What?
Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold.
Then
Remember?
perhaps
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow student, right? If you are blackened if you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by any of the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it, which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's gotten away with it. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Nope.
Class.
Nope.
Class. I
Nope.
can't even do the voice no more. Class trial. Yep. It'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together immediately, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will be engaged in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Wow, I'm punished.
However,
I wonder what they're gonna do
if
there.
you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Interesting.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So what he's saying is that the person who killed, so the blackened person who killed someone, if the other people who collectively get it right, if they all get it right, then that person is punished or killed. So that's 2 people killed. And if not, then everybody but the blackened person gets killed. That's crazy.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair!
Kinda obvious.
Poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a
This
hurricane!
is crazy. This story is unfolding, but this is what I wanted. I wanted some stuff to start unfolding. Got it. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think is the killer. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule. I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule book has been added to the regulations. Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane. You know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with
What's
it.
this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking
What?
about?
Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling in fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you enjoying... Oh.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
I don't know
You
why they
violated
forgot
a
that.
school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Godmir.
Whoa! Oh my goodness! Looked like one of those threw her hurt too.
This
is
wasn't
crazy, man.
supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Wow! She just got Jiraiya. It's not funny. It's not funny, but she did. What the? I don't. This can't be. This can't be real. No way.
Well now.
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
I don't know why they didn't take him
Defy me
serious
and
before.
you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you just
This
obey
story
those
has
school
taken
regulations.
a crazy, and I mean a crazy turn. Oh my goodness. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there would deny that they'd seen what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this the entire time. Kill this entire time. Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters now. I have something I'd like to give you all to help you in your search of the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. Oh, I wasn't ready to see them switching the stuff up like that, where they have them say certain things at certain times. I don't expect it. I'm like in full sin for reading, because that's what I got to do 95% of the time. And for them to throw random ones in there is kind of annoying, honestly. Because that means you have voice actors that can do the reading, and you just refuse to let them do it. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing. So you could only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances about and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial.
Right.
Now could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow
Well,
Now then, please put all your efforts behind your investigation. After all, you don't get any chance. You don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Whew. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for those who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that is, if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just, how many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to and unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you can have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an absolute thing to say! Absolutely, after what's happened?
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is most important. It's the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, she can't run away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never been able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. So, that's our observation, because we got observation hockey. If you watch One Piece. One Piece, fun fact, is my favorite anime of all time. So if you watch One Piece, then you would know I'm a huge fan of it. But yes, let's go into let's see, who should we talk to first? I mean, she's the smart one. I think she's like investigator. Before we start, I gotta get back in the hang of the voices, y'all. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? That one right there, Makoto's, his is just instant, right off top. This is easy. We just jump right back into it like riding a bike. You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the corporate decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay. Then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him here alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you do? Say that you'll volunteer. Exactly, smart man. Smart man. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Facts. Facts. Big facts. What? Fuck you! And we don't have to censor that, obviously. Fine. Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Of course, ain't nobody gonna mess with her swole ass. Two players co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. All right, so I didn't talk to everybody, right? So can we just leave?
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? That is just so abrupt every time. Huh? It's just like, before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. What?
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. What else we gotta find out?
oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through Monokuma's file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
anyway,
Okay, she's saying the same thing. So who I'm talking to now? Let's go to where's she at? Girl, why you back here hiding? She must be shot. She can't even open her mouth to talk. Okay, so who I'm talking to next?
what should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. I'm like bodying these lines. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hifumi. Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Huh? What's going on? Bro, you still believe that this a game? Like what that man is a trip. We can't run away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward. Hey, we got Mondo back here.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
what the heck?
I hate this. But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or we're all dead. Facts. Facts. It's a crazy ultimatum. Ultimatum. But we have to do it. Relax. Nothing's been decided yet. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Got it! Oh man, got it! We need to. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. It is. It's very. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that they would try to at least like play it out, right? Because obviously they want like death and stuff. So I would think that they would like play it out slowly, right, and not just go straight to okay, everybody dying. Like it's just crazy. So we're really going to try and find out who did it. Just gone. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means this wasn't a game, bro. Like, wake up, bro. That means that everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of
Hell
here!
no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help.
What's your problem?
You just now accepting that?
Then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to the final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really need to say any more? I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kayoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kayoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Once again, we gotta censor that. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very
It was
suspicious.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? She tripping, boy. Toko is taking it up a notch. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. They all wee. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? I mean, she was in your room, bro. Like, obviously we know you're not the killer, but she was in your room. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is
Execution. Come on now. It's as simple as that.
Execution. Electric chair.
Yup.
Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Oh my goodness, now we're in investigative state. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Really? 1:30? We left the room shortly after 10 because nighttime is at 10, right? So nighttime is at 10. We left shortly after that. So, wow. Somebody came in, waited for everybody to be asleep. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out who she killed, who she was killed. I don't know, y'all. Just forget that. Just ignore that last part. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, let's go back to the scene of crime. Should we go back to my room, see if we can find some more evidence there? Oh, wait, actually, no. Let's see, because there's a bunch of weapons in here. Maybe there's something in here that, inside the display case are trophies and other items. Okay, so we can't look inside it. That'd have been dope if they would have like set this up to where like any portion of the game that you can explore in and look into could like give you evidence. Like that would have been dope. That would have been like really immersive. And you know we love getting immersive on the channel. First of all, I should head to the scene of crime, my room. See, we thinking. See, I already said that. Y'all just let me do this work. Watch, we gonna crack this. We gonna find this real quick. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. I don't think so. What about this trash can? Table maybe? I don't want to talk to this woman. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. I was just trying to look at the table, honestly, but that's the floor. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Could be, or the person who killed her just was crazy, doing all kind of stuff. No, it looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. That's my key. I thought we picked that up. Right. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we traded keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Voice, don't give out on me yet. I just started. Don't give out on me right now, voice. Like, every time I play this game, y'all, because I be doing the voices, because I want to get immersed and get into the game for y'all. It's being immersion. I'm going to have to stop breaking away from us being immersed. But the voices is just wear away at my voice, and I feel like each time I do this, my voice wears away faster each time. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either, especially since the time of death was... I'm sorry, I'm stopped. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't even drop it. So, did the killer? Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. It's everything, huh? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating, so that means somebody was holding it. I remember the coating sticks. The coating sticks to you even if you touch a little. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Really? There's less? Who would need a lint roller? Maybe to get the hair off from the struggle? So somebody who's wearing some clothing that is like that gets stuff trapped on it easy? Like some cotton clothing or something? There are gouges in the bed. Like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? There's nothing there. That's probably nothing. Surveillance camera, yep. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. Alright, so we got that. This is from the wall. There are scratches and gouges on the walls in my bed. Okay, yeah, we already did that.
Well.
Yeah, okay. Let me, nope. We talked to...
By the way,
you know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body. I mean, exactly. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely
You
possible.
son of a
That dirty bastard. Anyway, whoever raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
dead.
So if I ever find the son of a that did this, I'm gonna pound their goddamn head and face in. But what if it was a girl who did it?
Yo.
You ain't got nothing to say to that. That's all. That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
oh, we got some actual words. Okay.
No.
Some voice acting.
I'm searching.
Searching?
I like her outfit. Like a modern day Sherlock Holmes. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of
Did you
my
lose
room.
a contact or something?
This is my last time, I promise. But I just, and I keep saying it, but I just don't understand why the game, right? Obviously, we got voice actors in the game, right? I just don't understand why they jump in between you talking and then going back to the voice actor. Like, just let the voice actor get paid for what they doing. Like, let them do what they getting paid for. They getting paid to talk. Let them talk. I don't know I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? Are you a clean freak? Excuse me. Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I don't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, or not even, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used
I
it?
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. All right, let's go into the bathroom. Don't want to look at this. I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. What else we gotta look at? The toolkit inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't
What?
exactly in the mood to be building furniture, right? So, you haven't used yours either,
Why?
then. Not
Why?
just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Excuse me. Actually, we weren't talking about it
By
yesterday.
the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, can we go in the bathroom now? Boy, what else we gotta look at? Man, I'm a bad investigator if I'm missing everything, if I'm missing this much stuff. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to in an attack somehow? And plus the sword's been, yeah, we already did that. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Facts. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Okay, I think that's everything now. The bathroom. On the other side of the door. Whew. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her, Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But the thought held me up and supported me. Whew. They just got her just laid out. This is, ooh, boy. Nice looking bathroom, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The knife. Let's look at the knife. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. That's the gold from the sword. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, she must have that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I just can't believe they did this to her.
Hey.
You look pale, blue almost. Yeah.
However,
but the fact that you didn't pass out earns you a few points at least. I just can't afford to pass out right now. That's all. I have to find out why Sayaka died. So I have to stay strong until then. Did you happen to notice the wall behind Sayaka? Huh? The wall? No, I didn't notice. Why? Is there something there? Make sure you take a look. That's where she left her dying message. Oh, is that for the blood that was on her hand? I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw. What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? 11037.
it would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? You're writing it backwards. The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets
What?
stuck? It's stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob is missing? What the heck? The doorknob practically fell off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrewing. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why did someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Then, that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't understand any of this. I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there was some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Do I start talking with them?
Hey.
Oh, no. Okay, so they got the same conversation. Let's leave. Yo. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room have been switched. So all that of effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But Why would anyone do that? Your nameplates have been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Was that? I don't remember that being like that when I woke up in the morning before. Because when I woke up, oh no, obviously we couldn't because they cutscened us into the cafeteria and I was mad. We gotta find and get that DVD. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was on that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka, no, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this. Excuse me. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Man, I thought that was like a birthday cake the first time I saw that door, but that is a trash can. Okay, that's to leave. That padlock still is on there. This probably ain't gonna give us none. Okay, that's the same as before. This is the same as before. Hatch on the floor, yep. That's the same. Gate.
Monokuma appears!
Bro, why is he just... It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash of the school eventually winds up. How did you get this gate open?
No, you can't.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't.
No entry Okay, you're saying the same thing. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
You can't go any further.
Trash duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So let's go. All right, just to avoid having to have that conversation again. Byakuya, was he standing here before? Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods. You know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the only one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. That man is so disrespectful. I hope I get to off him. Like, if I get to kill somebody, it's gonna be him. Period. We gotta explore where the knife came from. Most likely the kitchen, right? Okay, we got Ayo in here. Ayo in here. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. All right, this is all for all a first for me. You know, I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean, and I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Oh, okay. So you were in a dining hall. So you were out. So she just told us, admitted to her being out past night hours when she's not supposed to. Because we all made that pact that we, after 10 p.m. when nighttime comes, we wouldn't leave our rooms. And according to the file, Sayaka's time of death was at 1:30 a.m. So that means she was out of her room past that. Why were you out your room? Like, you saying this to come like relax you, but hey, and and Makoto didn't think to question that. Like, he's just, bro. I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. Well, doesn't matter. Either way, I need to move as fast as I can. Bro, I'm trying to get into like the kitchen area. Here we go. Yep. Oh, there goes the knife, and it's one missing too. Let's go right over to there. There are all kinds of knives, kitchen knives here. Big to small. It looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. A kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so I keep thinking that like I can like look at these notes that are here. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. We got a coin though. You gotta stay coined up. Gotta stay with some cash on us at all times. Okay, we got a meat section over here. Maybe looks like marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. Got another coin though. We stay coined up, bro. You got anything else we can look at? I'm just trying to figure out why they got knives just out. Like, they gave us tools, right? So the tool kit and then the sewing kit are supposed to be like our weapons that we can use to kill someone if we choose to do so. My thing is, why you got all of these other weapons of choice just laying out for people to use? Like, it don't make sense. Why even give us a murder weapon if you got all these other ones? Ain't nobody gonna use the one you gave them, obviously. If you're halfway smart and trying to kill somebody, you're not gonna use the one that was given. You're gonna go find something else. We'll come talk to you in a second, Taka. Taka, my guy, even though his voice is just... If he did it, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so hurt. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and then and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert, and standing on stage front and center, what a face. Recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she has said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to get to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
What happened? Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Interesting. He's so petty. Excuse me. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Wait, is there evidence anywhere else? Let's look at the box. Nothing inside, okay. Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no! Huh? Okay, then who? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation, and he volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it!
Indeed. But we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I can ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. It's actually 73011 because because what Kyoko was hinting at is, what do you do like when you like turn and you're writing something, right? You're going to write it in reverse, right? So it's not going to be starting with 7, it's going to be starting with the 1. And I just don't see how Makoto ain't got that. Like, bro, you just this is done with it. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be code or something? Sorry, no. Chichiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. He is so trusting. It's just crazy to me. So trusting. He's gonna be probably the same conversation. Oh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. Oh yeah, same conversation. I don't remember him starting it like that. Same the conversation there. Alright. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room. But we're supposed to rotate once every week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
In other words,
actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they want, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want to do the cleaning gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common
What are you
sense kind of
talking
way.
about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you will get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely
I would never
unforgivable.
get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. Really. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you totally not embarrassed at the stuff like that? Excuse me. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable mortality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has a cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm? That's not how it's supposed to be. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around it.
Got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed down to the trash. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along. No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Alright, let's look in this. This is the incubator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on the right now. Or it's on right now. And I am just slaughtering whatever they saying. It's crazy. Forgive me. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Is it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I don't trust this man. The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. We already looked inside it, right?
Yes,
Okay, that just triggered the same conversation. Alright, let me skip through that. Mr. Naik, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of smutter stuff that might help cheer you up. That's how I feel like you laugh. Oh, what's this on the ground? Almost didn't see that. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of a hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that? Do you know what that is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that, Mina girl, who was on the quest to find that one guy. So you saying it's a glass ball like with psychic cubes, and the one guy, I forget his name, Hero. He's a psychic. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Scattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. You got this here. Let's look at this. Oh, that's a piece of something. That's like a outfit, like a piece of outfit. Looks like a girl's uniform, maybe. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer tried to destroy. But there are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirts piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out of one comic book like fantasy. Okay, so we got those. I think we got everything. You wear a white button up.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No! You've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide his suspicion on his face. Even if what you said is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? You didn't suggest it, she did. You said for her to sleep in the same room as you. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then don't listen to that man. You're just trying to get in your head because he did it. He don't got a button-up shirt on.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said was killed. Okay, he's saying the same thing. All right. Ifumi's not here anymore. Should I go back in my room and talk with? No, because she left. Right? Did her room switch too? Yeah, because that was Taka's room. Why did her room switch? Yeah, this was Taka's room, 100%. Why did her room switch? Why did their room switch too? That was weird. I just went into the wrong room. It's missing? Hey, so did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
Right.
Nope. Excuse me. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Has been added to the truth bullets. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Saya? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Get out my face. Oh, they found it. Come here. Hey, Hero. Can I ask you something? Ugh. No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero! Snap out of it. Huh? Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
what the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dope me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan. Genghis. Man, Genghis Khan. You would think I would know that name. George Washington Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years. Wow. Came out to be like $1 million. Oh, $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, does that mean we got everything? Okay. It's starting to get
So,
spicy.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited
Clash.
trial!
Okay. You
Now
got it.
then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the
Ooh,
first
so we
floor
finally get
of
to
the
open those.
school.
I've been waiting to
See
open
you
those doors, and now we finally get to. We love it. We love to see it. The red door on the first room. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. X, where you must go. When you put, cause I'm gonna be on my Microsoft Word autocorrect. When you type in, you have to go somewhere or you have to do something. They always autocorrect you and put must. You must, like, it's much more urgent. You must do it. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would get discovered as the murderer you are. Why is that turning her on? Like, I'm just confused.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for a class trial. There we can reveal all details of Makoto's crime.
What?
You said don't jump to conclusions and you just jumped straight into a conclusion. Okay. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sakura and Sayaka combined. Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? We're gonna find out today. The one who murdered Sayaka, is it really one of us? Okay, music getting intense. Okay, we getting immersed. Okay.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I ain't got time to talk to none of y'all. Let's go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you will never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need anyone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? The seats were assigned in a giant circle, arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. My goodness. That was
I'd
tough.
better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last
Okay.
night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Okay. Alright.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Right. Oh, what's gonna be punishment?